I am Lady Ada Laveau, third degree ATC priestess, and this year I'm the vessel for Athena, goddess of wisdom and justice. So, as the vessel of Athena, I am learning her mysteries. As the goddess of wisdom, you've got to ask yourself what is wisdom? What is the wise decision to make in every encounter that you have? Um, Being the goddess of justice means that I am challenged to look at how fair I am with the people that I interact with my family, friends, even just, people that I don't know I meet on the street. It also means that I have to look at the fairness of the institutions that I'm in, the social groups that I'm in, and ask myself, are these egalitarian or are they elitist? Athena has been my patron goddess for a really long time. I haven't worked with her as much as Hecate, but I've always had a strong sense of justice. And so this year, with all of the things that are happening in the world, it was, I'm very honored to have been called to this work. And I am ready to help build a better existence for everybody that I can. So far, the most surprising thing is how much she exudes an air of confidence and authority. Um, I have had to reconnect with people because I have been guilty of being too forward lately and things like that. So that has been very surprising because I am not usually the type of person that's like, this is wrong. so and so it's been difficult dealing with the energy of just efficiency and having to, put my regular um personality on it, if you will. She has a very in strict routine. So the very first thing that she had me do is examine where in my life my routines are hindering instead of helping. And so I am called to exercise in ways that I haven't done in a really long time. She has called me to do things that I should do that I have kind of let go by the wayside a little bit and things like that. So Athena is one of the closest people to the Kore, to the Holy Child. She is someone that Demeter has faith and confidence in to be around her only child, which is a really big, as a mother, I am very, very picky about who I consider someone of trust for my children. So she is that person in the mysteries that you can count on to keep the flow going the way it's supposed to be, keep everybody on task. And like I said, efficiency is a really big thing for her. So I think that without her energy of, yes, I understand that everyone has feelings, but we do need to get our work done, helps steer the mysteries and keep it from going off the deep end.
Yeah.
I am Lady Brenna Grace, and I am the votary for the Temple of Athena. When we very first decided to start temples and insert votaries into our world, that was the year I held Athena. She has always been super important to me, and since I was apparently doing a great job, Bella asked me to hold Athena and continue to hold her energy through the temple. I didn't know if I was going to stay in the votary of Athena, but I have fallen so deeply in love with her. Every single year we have a new vessel, I get so excited, and they're just so perfect. And Athena really is one of my most obvious patrons, and I love having her by my side. I feel that Athena is a little bit different than working with the other vessels. She doesn't require you to hold her vessel's hands terribly much. Athena herself is very self-sufficient. And so when a vessel really connects with Athena and understands her, they just fly. They don't need a whole lot of help. I sit there and nod and say, "You are doing a great job. Yes, that spear is the perfect height. Yes, this should be more logistically organized, but it's not. And you could help me if you want." you know? So helping the vessel of Athena is very much showing them that, yes, these thoughts are normal. And no, holding Athena is not like holding any other deity. Carrying the continuity of Athena, I wouldn't say is terribly difficult from vessel to vessel, especially because when she comes through so strongly. We have several museum pieces and costume pieces that every single vessel has worn since I can remember and has continued to wear and will wear into the future. And it is fascinating to see the similarities that these vessels have when they are working so closely with this deity. Everyone's necks get a little bit longer when we're holding Athena, and everyone has much more poise, and logic is everything. If it's not logical or practical, it's out. My time in the Temple of Athena has taught me how to stand tall and stand strong. And it has also taught me how to organize, really. I mean, Athena loves to make sure that the mysteries go smoothly and flawlessly. And I have learned so many ways of organizing people. And I mean, much like she might organize troops, I have learned many ways of recording information, making sure everything is in line. I have I have learned how to help people understand when now is not the time for logic and practicality, and when is the time for logic and practicality as well. I hope that the Temple of Athena preserves its sisterhood. We may not get together and bake like the Hestia Temple will, and we may not get together like the Temple of Aphrodite and do our makeup, but the Athenas, the vessels and previous vessels of the Athenas, understand each other on a level where they can have very candid conversations and it be safe. And we don't have to worry about the words that may come out of our mouths incorrectly. We know the point that we're trying to make. Athena is representative of order and planning and strategy. And the story of the mysteries is very much about what happens when all of that is tossed to the wind. And so it's kind of like you always want to have a straight man to your funny person. Athena is the example of what order should be, of what it would be like if everything was the same throughout all time, like the gods, some of the deities think that things should be and are. So She's also the preserver. She helps preserve mysteries and relationships, and in the sense of the Eleusinian mysteries themselves, the Temple of Athena in ancient times was the one who protected all of the sacred items and made sure that the festival happened every single year and planned the festival every single year. So, in that case, same thing. They make the Athena makes sure the mysteries happen as they need to happen, but in the story, she is the representative of order and what things would look like if change never came about.